Welcome back to more Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. Last time, we tackled two more of the hard survival maps, the night and pool stages. Today, we're going to see how the fog nighttime pool stage on hard is, and then that final rooftop survival. Let's jump right into it. Again, there's probably the similar setup to what we're going to use. Thank you, old save from me years ago. Yeah, that fog is going to be annoying. Still, being able to use puff shrooms and the sea shroom is going to give us a serious advantage. So let's grab all of our basics here, which is quite a bit to be honest. And then I'm thinking we want the plantern for that site because it's so useful. I think I want magnet shrooms and tall nuts. I don't know if we're going to set up any watermelons at first. Which maybe I should. Perhaps instead of the tall nut, let's go with the watermelon. Just because getting those planterns out ASAP is so important. So it's going to be a fairly simple start, starting with our puff shrooms, as always. And it should be fairly easy.
Are coming.
Just hoping the zombie's in one of these three. I guess as he's here. Yep. Unlucky. Not the end of the world, but still not great. Probably gonna get a few chomps on that puff shroom. We didn't. Okay, very good. Alright, this one's firing, which means we know where our next one will go. Perfect. Your next sunflower. And while I do want the planterns quickly, I feel it's probably a better idea to invest in cattails a little quicker than it is the plantern. But we'll see. Just because I really want to make sure we can keep them safe before I just go throwing them out there. And I didn't really bring tall nuts now, did I? So a bit of a design on purpose of me there. But I think it'll be fine. Ooh, I heard that water zombie. He's on this row, so it should be good. Is it a cone head? It might be. No, it's not. Okay. Whew. I did hear a cone head, though, and I don't like that. I know, game. I know. Putting our little mushrooms down. Grab our first cattail. Ooh, and I see who's down there. All right. In that case, let me grab our first lantern here. I mean, that already reveals so much of the locale. Got a double sunflower, just because sun is precious in nighttime. Not that it's not in the day, it's just it's easier to get because it falls from the sky. Ooh, bucket head. Do that. Okay. Alright. Same thing down there. Grab our next cattail. Perfect. And this is the other reason I felt that bringing what I did was warranted, is because although tall nuts are nice, I can use the puff shrooms as an early defensive measure. And so I felt pretty good about that. If I have the sun for it, I would like to get at least 2 melons down. But the cattails are honestly a bigger priority right now, to be completely honest. I can get a melon, so let's go for it. And I think I'm going to not upgrade this row of sunflowers into doubles, just so I can keep things a little further back. But we'll see. Just because I don't remember what these levels offer for difficulty, namely in the later bits. Not that I really have for any of these, I've kind of just gone as I've seen, and it's been alright. But I do want to be a little cautious. Alright, double melons, perfect. Get our next double sunflower. At some point, I would like to get magnets in the water here, too. But that's a little harder to do. Cattail. So I think so long as we can keep our planterns alive, we should be fairly safe. So a pretty good opening. I like it. Ooh, those scare me a little. Alright, let's go twin sunflowers, lily pad, cattail, do some of our basics, grab a tall nut, pumpkin, magnet. I'm not gonna bring planterns, but I am gonna bring puff shrooms, because they make me feel good. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. So, grab an ice melon. Because again, getting that early freeze is a good idea. Grab our next double there. Oh, I realize I still need a melon down here. Whoops. Not a big deal, just a bit of an oversight on my end. Put more puff shrooms down there for now, not a big deal. There we go. Alright, feeling much better. Grab the next winter melon. And I feel like what I want to do... This might be a little extreme. Oh, hello. Don't like that. Let's put that there right now, just because I'm a little worried. Alright, good deal. Put a pumpkin on that, feel a little better about ourselves. Grab our next cattail, perfect. Okay. And I think what I want to do is I want to put tall nuts one up right here, so I can put magnet shrooms here and here. And I think that's my current goal and idea. And then basically I'll put more melons here, where those sunflowers are. Grab, say, 1, there. Magnet there with a pumpkin. I really do want to get more cattails too, so let's start on that. Like it. I like it a lot. Stick your these middle defenses. There we go. There. There. It's really hard to hit that little puff shroom while he's in the pumpkin, so be careful you don't misclick if you do what I just did. And I think we are sitting PG. That. Grab our next cattail in 2 seconds. Go. There. I should have waited 2 seconds for our double sunflower, but not a big deal. Perfect. Okay, magnet right there. And oops, no, that's right. I almost thought I messed up there. Nope, we're good. Ooh, Jack in a Box and the gosh darn catapult zombies. I am getting sick of these guys. In that case, let me bring road spikes, actually. Just because those seem to be prominent still. And double sunflower. I'm gonna say no to the umbrella leaf right now. That might come back to bite me. But I feel it's a good decision. Maybe good is a strong word. We will see. Now, realistically, first and foremost, for my spikes, should be the right here, the inner 2 rows. I guess the middle 2 rows. Just because they protect our planterns. But I still want the spikeweed on both, just in case. Good. Alright. Honestly, start getting rid of those. Our next melon sat down. Very good. I think I want to start getting rid of these little sunflowers for the other melons. Well, let's try to get winter melons on each row first. So far, so good. Alright, good deal. Alright, I think we're looking very, very good. I might also, Hanky, try to get more cattails in the pool, too. Just want to be careful, because I worry about zombies spawning on them. So I'd like to put a pumpkin on him. There we go. Right, there's our first catapults. Very good. I gotta keep the walnut or tall nut rows safe first. Not that the others don't matter, it's just they have room to sneak in there. There we go. Okay, whoops. Don't click out of the window, gosh darn it. I just love doing it for whatever reason. Go, perfect. Road spikes, or spikeweed. So far, so good. Really need to get more melons on each row, but not a big deal. Ooh, a double. Very good. That. Also need to re-up right there, too. Good. Alright. Not bad. I like it. I think I want to keep that 100. Yep, and that's why I put the pumpkins where I did. Oh, wow. Oh, golly. Okay. Not good. But it's fine. Ooh, thank you for the 1,000. I will happily take it. Come on, spikeweed. Good. Also, I'm surprised that puff shroom survived as long as it did. Not seeing any more catapults, so I think we're in the clear. I think I want the ice melon magnet just in case, because I just have a feeling. I feel like I'm going to bring a blover because I don't trust the game with what it's telling me. Not at all. And squash, maybe? Sure. Looks like a very weird lineup, but I think we'll be okay. Also want to get a pumpkin on that planter ASAP. Perfect. I mean, lucky us, we have plenty of open spots for blowers, just in case. Because again, I seriously don't trust the game. But we will see. Because it seems just because they were introduced on this type of level doesn't mean they'll always be featured, which is good. But I still am worrying about it. But as of right now, our defense is rock solid. Or I guess tall nut solid? Something like that. Keeping them at bay pretty well. Have our next ice melon soon, our next winter melon. I think I like saying ice melon because it's one less syllable than winter. Winter requires 2, ice is 1. That's probably why. And I mean, it gets the same idea across. Alright, pretty good. I guess honestly, start putting down more tall nuts. Why not? It's not like anything in the water is really going to get to them. And if I really wanted, I could always use the ice or doom shroom, which could be fun. But I figured just having a nuclear bomb in our back pocket in case of emergency, as well as a freeze all, is probably a good idea. overall. You know? Honestly, too, I'm kind of rooting for this one puff shroom to make it to the end, because I think that would be hilarious. Ooh, another plant. You know what? Have a pumpkin, little guy. But I'm liking what I'm seeing. Very nice. Ice melon. Again, winter melon. Keep correcting myself, so I know it's not ice melon, but it's easier to say ice melon. Also, to be honest, that the spike weed lasts a really long time, too. Honestly, pretty good investment. Alright, last flag of this wave. Come on. You know what? Let's do this. This little free shroom there. Wow, a lot of divers. Not a big deal, but interesting nonetheless. Money, very nice. We're also really close to that 60k. We might be able to get both gardens. And honestly, that would be kind of fun. We only have 2 flags left, which isn't bad. A lot of metal enemies, which is interesting. Let's grab a bunch of... Yeah, a bunch of instant effect plants. One-time uses. Some defense and a magnet shroom just in case. I have to say get rid of some of these because they get hit by a ladder. It's very possible. But I think we have this in the bag, as far as I'm concerned. Ooh. Good money. The way things are looking, it's very possible we'll actually have the 60k after this map. Which I think, as long as I keep all of our pool cleaners and lawnmowers, with the 1,000 we get from the trophy, we will have enough quite easily. So that's good. But I am loving what I'm seeing. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Come on, baby. Worst case, I do have all my instant effect plants. Ooh, dancers. Alright, a little scary, but nothing we can't handle. Very good. Our little puff shroom is topping it out. Good job, buddy. Alright. 9th flag coming up. So, prepare our tall nut there. Honestly, do one of these. Just because I figure we have 4K sun, we may as well. Wow, a lot of dancers. Not a bad thing, just notable. Ooh, another present. Awesome. Very, very useful. Good deal. No breaches yet, which is good. Man, those spikeweed, they're still doing really good. Honestly, it's very possible they might be worth using regardless of if there's something that gets instantly defeated by them. Because they are just darn efficient. Very good. I'm loving it. Ooh, another plant. Awesome. Hey, better late than never. Whoops. There we go. Clicking out of the game, trying to grab our sun. Classic. Honestly, I'm going to put a pumpkin on this walnut right there. Because I have a plan for him. Namely, I'm going to get rid of him. So I think this Doom Shroom would love to come play. I would love to see a rather explosive finale. Give it a few seconds. Give it a few. Let all those pool zombies get on in. I think right about now looks good. Talk about one heck of a finish. Thanks for the trophy. But you know what this means? There's only one trophy left standing in our way. The roof survival on hard mode. Which, yep, seems about right. Yes, I'd like to start a new game, despite that save being old. So, let's go with our stock standard opener. Melons, yep. Potato mine, squash. I think tall nut. And honestly, let's build the umbrella leaf right away. Because that seems wise. Alright. Fingers crossed. Because while these starts are simple, you have to be careful for wherever those first zombies come.
The zombies are coming.
You're coming this row. Gotcha. It's also why I'm going to keep this first column in the front there free of any plants, just so I can get my sunflowers and keep spots open for squash and potato mine. I think once we have 6 sunflowers, I think then I want to start trying to save up a little. So we won't have cattails here to save us. I'll start putting down some other flower pots too. Honestly, get a first twin. Good going. Squash there. If I can get all 10 sunflowers, which technically I do have 10 because of the double, and I think we'll be sitting very pretty. Perfect. Flower pot down. Come on. Not my favorite, but it's fine. Keep going with all their sunflowers. I don't know how greedy I want to get, but fairly is the answer. I gotta make sure not to upgrade this sunflower or this one, because I need them to be umbrella leaves later. But for now, having the extra sun immediately is going to be a good idea. That there. Okay. Perfect. Potato mine there. Alright. Good to go. Love it. And then I think... yeah, there. Probably gonna have to squash in about 2 seconds, which is fine. So we're just steadily building. Okay. Really like to get that. Alright, perfect. These roof levels are always so tense in the beginning, just because you really gotta keep an eye out for what's where and how quickly things are coming. Alright, basic defense on all rows. Get the umbrella leaf now, just so I feel good. Alright, sunflower production is safe. That's what I like to see. Our next double sunflower is out and about. Perfect. Got our first ice melon down. I love it. And then I think the next order of business is getting our next setup of umbrella leaves. It's not going to be very pretty, but we'll make it work. Okay. I really don't like how close you got, but that's fine. I also just need that next winter melon, to be completely honest with you. Next double sun. This guy's gonna get real close, and I don't like it, but it's fine. Okay. So far, so good. Grab our umbrella leaf, put some pots in front of them for safety. Grab our next actual catapult. I'm liking what I am seeing quite a bit. Eventually, I will need magnet shrooms, but we're gonna have to worry about that at a later time. Okay, good. I almost wonder, and maybe I'll go out of my way to do this, if instead of putting a... oh gosh, you got dangerously close. Get rid of you. Yeah, let's do that now. Let's try out my idea. If putting a melon in the back here is worth it. I think the answer is yes. So, because you just produced, get rid of you. There, we have double melons on each row. Feels a little weird doing that, but I think that'll be okay. And I mean, I think this is a solid defense. Get those out of here. Next double sunflower. This buckethead's a bit of a concern. I'll just squash them. Not a big deal. These zombies shouldn't be a problem. Perfect. You got real close there, bud. My goodness. Alright. So I think next order of business is definitely, yeah, tall nuts and magnet shrooms. So let's get those going. Actually need the coffee bean first. There we go. And do I want, you know what, squash. Squash is just, it's just the best gosh darn investment you've ever seen. I do like having it.
The zombies are coming.
So let's start getting our melons in a row here. get a little advanced a little quickly. There we go. Good. Loving it so far. Good. Boom. There. Our final ice melon in about 2 seconds here. Okay. Feeling solid. Would like to have more tall nut, for sure, but there's so much you can do. But feeling good. Feeling good. Go. Alright. You're nice and protected. That's a problem, but he's dead, so not a big deal. I guess to be fair, they're all dead because they are the undead. Okay, it's all good. Walnut. Just magnet shroom. Take that diamond. Very nice. And I think we have a winning setup. Now, if they start introducing Gargantuar, that's going to be a problem. But for now, I think we're okay. Whoops, that is not where I wanted you. Waste. Not a big deal, but a bit of a shame. In fact, you know what? Let's do this right now. Because it's not as efficient, but you'll still be safe with the pumpkin. Your immediate effectiveness will still be pretty good. In fact, let's do a similar play down there. There we go. Alright. Perfect. I think we are sitting pretty. Wow, we already have 4 flags done. Goodness. Alright, cool. Now that's going to be a problem because of how far up we are. But I think we'll be ultimately quite fine. Whoops. Grab our flower pots. There we go. Did I need... Oh, yeah, I guess here's the thing I've never really shown, is that you can view the lawn. It's actually very useful. I shouldn't need coffee beans anymore. So let's get squash. I'm going to say cherry bomb. How about a jalapeno? I think that looks good. And I mean, from here on out, it's basically just upgrading what we got and going from there. Put that there. All our necessary remedies. And I mean, I think the rooftop level is pretty much a foregone conclusion. I think we're pretty much good to go. Now, there might be some issues, again, if we see Gargantuar or if the catapults come and destroy our frontliners there. But to be fair, they're doing their job while they're here, so it's really all we can ask for, you know? There we go. So far, so good. Man, my hand's getting a little tired from doing this long. Normally, between episodes and stuff, I like to take breaks, but I was so excited between this one and the last that I was like, let's just push through and finish it. It'll be so good. because it's really exciting getting that golden sunflower statue. It's such an actually, like, nice achievement, and it just, it's a great sense of accomplishment. So, I was excited, my hand's a little tired because of it. But, regardless, we should still be fine. Ooh, they do get rid of them before they reach. Very good. Now let's just hope that stays a consistent theme, shall we? So far, so good. Again, that's pretty much the slogan of the survival maps, is so far, so good. To be honest, I kind of want to protect our umbrella leaves from the likes of Gargantuar. Because he's got to be showing up, right? There's no way they wouldn't. I'd be happy if they didn't. But they gotta, right? Yep, there goes our first tall nut. Had a feeling that would happen. That's okay. Even if the frontliners go down, it's not the end of the world. Because we can replant. And I almost hesitate to do that because this is going to happen right away. Yeah, X-Wash is going to get crunched. Yep. Same with that one. Yeah, that's kind of why I felt like I wanted to wait, but it's alright. It's also, too, why I didn't put pumpkins on these tall nuts, is because I figured they'd get crushed. There's Gargantuar. I knew you were coming. So let's see. Flower pot, pumpkin, tall nut, jalapeno, cherry bomb, squash. Honestly, it might be worth getting an ice shroom, but I think we'll be fine. Like, I want umbrella leaf. And I mean, that's kinda it, isn't it? Maybe magnet in the event they get destroyed. I think the rest is fairly solid and well placed. Not too worried for it, but still gonna be kinda scary. The other difficulty is going to be getting a flower pot in here to actually fight Gargantuar. So it might just end up being that I get rid of a tall nut, because he's going to get stomped anyways. And then just, like, place the squash, followed by a jalapeno. Or the cherry bomb, either way. So maybe I'll just wait for now. See what happens. Because wherever he is, he will be a problem. So get our umbrella leaps safe. But so far, the melon strategy is holding off the undead very well. Whereas I also didn't bring any winter melons, but frankly, we really don't need them. Alright, where's that Gargantuar? Where is he? Whoops, don't click out of the window now, come on. I know I'm excited, but sheesh. And that's what I was afraid of. Ooh, that's a big problem. Oh, golly, okay. Those Zombonis got way farther than I would have liked. Holy moly. Okay. Holy. Wow. Hey. Are we just... Oh, that's a huge problem now. Uh-oh. Wow. They, Okay. Wow, that's extremely bad. So I need to play further back. Okay. Noted. And man, there really wasn't a good way of even fighting them because regardless, they would have gotten... You couldn't have road spiked them. I really don't know what you would have done for them. Shoot. Oh, that's really bad. Uh-oh. Well, it's certainly not good. Oh, please don't. Shoot. Huh. Yeah, this is a really bad problem, in fact. Let's do that just to slow you down, shall we? Because, yeah, that's just a big problem. Oh, gosh. Get him, Squaw. Oh, you didn't get who we needed. Not remotely. Uh-oh. Shoot. That's tough. That's real tough. I mean, I could still try, but... Wow. That... went... real poor. Okay. So, we need to play way farther back. And, Duly noted. Duly noted. 'Cause holy moly. Okay. Good. That was really bad. Like, really bad. Wow. So, yeah. To be honest, I didn't think something that catastrophic would happen. I'm a little in shock. I guess that goes to show you that maybe don't play so far up like I was. Because Gargantuar and the Zombonis don't mess around. But that's okay. We have so much sun to play with that I honestly think it'll work out better than I anticipate. Because if I just go with a full-on offense, what's the worst that's going to happen? We built back. We can do it again. Don't like that. Yeah, man, that was brutal. Like, just wow. I really couldn't believe that. Oh gosh. Just get out of here, man. Come on. Gosh. I also realize this is the final round, and we just have melons. kinda hilarious, isn't it? Alright, we at least have our umbrella leaves back, so that's good. You have slowing on every wave, so that's good. Just really don't have good defense. It's kind of the biggest killer here. So, start trying to build some defense up. But man, we actually had to use one of our roof cleaners, which is crazy. Thank goodness we got him, but holy moly. Scary. Sure. Alright. Bunch of melons. Frankly, have a lot of damage, so that's good. Let's just hope there's no major breach again, because, wow. Like, I thought I was ready for pretty much anything. I wasn't. And, yeah, that was so scary. But I think we'll be okay now. It's a big I think, but still. Also, man, these poor 2 double sunflowers, my goodness. Good. Again, thank goodness most of my umbrella leaves survived. That's really the biggest importance here. Because without those, we would have been just screwed. So I'm quite happy to see the golden sunflower statue that we have worked oh so hard for. You got the gold sunflower trophy. Wow, you got all the trophies. Now it's time to play more endless games. Don't forget to tend to your Zen garden. And now we unlock endless survival mode. As you can see, we've done it all. It also now tells you how many times you finished the adventure, which is pretty cool, especially because on your repeat playthrough of adventure mode, you can actually find some new zombies. Not many. I think it might be 1 or 2. I think it's just 1. But it's still interesting nonetheless. It even has an achievement tied to it. But frankly, we've pretty much done it all. In fact, we can actually buy the nighttime biome for the Zen garden, the underwater biome, aka the mushroom garden and the aquarium, and even the tree of wisdom. So sure. In fact, let's visit the tree of wisdom now. Because there it is.
Hey, Brad, this here's your tree of wisdom. I brought you some tree food to get you started.
So now, thank you for feeding me. Keep giving me food and I'll give you valuable information. It's true. Chompers and walnuts work exceedingly well together. It's no surprise considering they were roommates in college. So as you can see, the Tree of Wisdom offers you quite a few little tips. If you ever listen to anything I say, listen to this. You want 2 columns of sunflowers. I'm dead serious here. And in fact, I'll do you one better, Tree of Wisdom. I like 3. But it's not bad advice. Snorkel zombies. I hate them. How do I deal? Walnuts on lily pads. That's how. And it's true. I've done that too. Try typing future while playing to experience zombies from the future. And, as you can see, he'll even give you tips that you may not know about, such as secret codes you can enter, and all sorts of things like that. The Tree of Wisdom is a really neat mechanic, and it does offer you more to do after you've finished the game. You can try all the endless modes, replay the story mode, and, of course, tend to your Zen garden. One fun challenge would be to try to get one of every plant, filling your entire Zen garden with everything you can, and getting as far in each survival mode as you can. I'm certainly not going to do that, because frankly, it would take forever, and I really want to move on to new projects. But I still think this was so much fun. Playing through Plants vs. Zombies again was a blast, and I loved every second of it. It's also fun getting to see all the different gardens, all the plants, how I fared against certain things, all the different mini games. It was a darn good time. And so, I think that's the end of Let's Play Plants vs. Zombies. We have our golden sunflower, and frankly, I'm content. I don't know what's coming next, but I think it'll be something certainly different than a tower defense game. Regardless, as always, I'm Brett. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you for what comes next. Have a good one.